Welcome to my latest video, where I've decided to try something a little bit different. In this video, I've used artificial intelligence to help me create a video game review. That's right, I fed a bunch of data and information about a video game into an AI model and let it generate a review for me. As someone who's been playing video games for years, I've always been fascinated by how game reviews are written and what makes a great review. And with the advancements in AI and machine learning, I wanted to see if I could use these technologies to create a review that's both informative and engaging. So in this video, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the game, as well as the AI generated review that I received. We'll take a look at how accurate the AI's review is and whether or not it was able to capture the essence of the game. So sit back, relax, and let's see what kind of review an AI can come up with. Super Mario 64 is one of the most iconic and influential games ever made, and for a good reason. Released in 1996 on the Nintendo 64, it was the first 3D Mario game and set the standard for 3D platformers for years to come. The game follows Mario as he navigates through various levels in order to collect Power Stars and rescue Princess Peach from Bowser. The gameplay in Super Mario 64 is incredibly smooth and intuitive. The controls are tight and responsive, and the camera angles are adjustable to help players navigate through the game's 15 massive levels. Each level is filled with secrets, hidden areas, and challenges that keep the game engaging and exciting throughout. Mario has access to a wide range of moves, from jumps and stomps to wall kicks and backflips, which allow for a great deal of experimentation and creativity in how players tackle each level. One of the standout features of Super Mario 64 is its level design. Each level is distinct and memorable, with its own unique challenges and obstacles. The game is also incredibly open-ended, allowing players to approach each level in their own way and at their own pace. The game's non-linear structure means that players can collect Power Stars in any order they choose, and the game's hub world, Peach's Castle, is a joy to explore and uncover its many secrets. The graphics in Super Mario 64 were groundbreaking for their time, and while they may look a little bit dated by modern standards, they still hold up remarkably well. The game's colorful, whimsical aesthetic is a joy to behold, and the character designs are iconic and instantly recognizable. Super Mario 64's soundtrack is also worth mentioning. Composed by Koji Kondo, the music is both catchy and memorable, with many tracks becoming classics in their own right. From the soothing sounds of Dire Dire Docks to the energetic beat Bob-omb Battlefield, the music perfectly captures the tone and atmosphere of each level. In addition to its single-player mode, Super Mario 64 also features a two-player mode called Versus Mode. In this mode, two players compete to collect stars and complete objectives, specially designed levels. While it's not as deep or extensive as the single-player mode, it's a fun diversion and adds some replay value to the game. Super Mario 64's impact on the gaming industry cannot be overstated. It revolutionized 3D platformers and set the standard for years to come. Many of the game's mechanics, such as the use of a hub world and the collection of power-ups, have become staples of the Mario franchise and beyond. Its influence can be seen in countless games that followed, from Banjo-Kazooie to Super Mario Odyssey. One of the most remarkable aspects of Super Mario 64 is its use of 3D graphics. While it may not seem like a big deal now, and at the time of its release, 3D gaming was still in its infancy, Super Mario 64's use of 3D graphics allowed for a level of immersion and exploration that simply wasn't possible in 2D platformers. Mario's movements and animations were fluid and natural, and the game's environments felt vast and expansive. The game also introduced several new characters and enemies to the Mario universe. Bowser's minions, for example, received a major redesign, and new characters like Lakitu and King Bob-omb became instant favorites. The game also featured several memorable boss battles, including a showdown with Bowser atop his airship and a race against the giant penguin in Cool Cool Mountain. Despite its age, Super Mario 64 still has a dedicated fan base that continues to discover new secrets and techniques in the game. Speedrunners, in particular, have taken the game to new heights, with world records constantly being broken and new glitches and exploits being discovered. One of the things that makes Super Mario 64 so enjoyable is the sense of discovery and wonder that it creates. Each level is filled with secrets and hidden areas, encouraging players to explore and experiment with different strategies. The game's puzzles are clever and challenging, but never frustrating, and the sense of satisfaction that comes from discovering a hidden star or unlocking a new area is incredibly rewarding. Super Mario 64 also features some of the most memorable power-ups in the Mario series. The Wing Cap, for example, allows Mario to fly through the air, while the Metal Cap turns him into an invincible metal statue. The Vanish Cap makes Mario invisible, allowing him to pass through walls and other obstacles. Each power-up is unique and fun to use, and they add an extra layer of strategy to the game. In addition to its gameplay, Super Mario 64 also has a charming and whimsical tone that is a hallmark of the Mario franchise. The game's characters are all memorable and full of personality, from Mario himself to the various enemies and NPCs that populate the game's world. The game's humor and lightheartedness are infectious, and it's hard not to feel a sense of joy and wonder while playing. Super Mario 64's legacy extends beyond just the game itself. It was a launch title for the Nintendo 64 and helped to establish the console as a major player in the gaming industry. It also paved the way for other 3D platformers like Banjo-Kazooie and Spyro the Dragon, and influenced countless other games in the years to come. Overall, Super Mario 64 is an essential game for any fan of the medium. Its impact on the industry cannot be overstated, and its legacy continues to be felt in modern gaming. Even if you didn't grow up with the game, its gameplay and charm are sure to win over any player. And as demonstrated in this video game review, AI technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated and capable of analyzing and evaluating video games in a comprehensive and insightful way. Despite making a mistake or two, the AI still managed to produce a surprisingly good review that showcased its potential as a tool for game analysis. While AI technology is not perfect and still has room for improvement, its ability to process large amounts of data and identify patterns in gameplay, graphics, and storylines can provide valuable insights and perspective for gamers and game developers alike. It's important to remember that AI is still a developing technology and requires human guidance and oversight to ensure its reviews are accurate and balanced. However, as AI continues to evolve and improve, it has the potential to revolutionize the gaming industry by providing new perspectives and insights that were previously impossible to achieve. Overall, this video game review demonstrates the exciting possibilities of AI technology in the gaming industry and highlights the need for continued exploration and development of this innovative technology.